Hey guys, hey, Killoren Bensimon with Teddy Bensimon on my second podcast, kkbloves, blah, 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 blah. Hey Ted.
Hey Mom.
Do you have a friend with you today?
I do.
You actually have many friends with you today. You have Fluff. Hey Fluff. Say how. There you go. Hi Fluff. So you guys, today we are talking about how to get happy while we're all staying in. Teddy, what is happy?
It is a word.
Healthy?
It is also an acronym.
Oh, it's an acronym.
She's
so
the queen of acronyms.
So H is what?
Healthy.
A is what?
A is for active. P is for proactive. The second P is for productive. And Y is for you. And
Is
you.
for
And
you.
me.
And why is the Y for you, Teddy?
And
Why?
you.
It could be anything. Why did we choose you?
Because happiness starts with you. You can't become truly happy unless you work on yourself first. No one can give you happiness.
And this is a great time while we're all staying in, staying safe, trying to have fun, trying to be the best parents, the best friends, the best siblings, the best people that we can be. Being happy is just all dependent on us. So I know
Well, it starts with us.
it starts with us. Yeah, it starts with us.
And this
Nice.
time especially is so crazy and hectic, and it's not
Uncertain.
It's very uncertain, and it's causing a lot of people to either, if they already have an issue, to have more issues, I guess, or people are getting stressed out and scared, and it's a really scary time. And it's important to remember that
People are feeling vulnerable. Don't you think people are feeling vulnerable right now, Teddy?
this is a really vulnerable, like, as they should be though, because
Right.
it's crazy. We've never dealt with something like this before,
No.
and it can be really, really scary. But it's
Lonely,
important to
uncertain, vulnerable.
It's crazy, but
Mm-hmm.
it's important to understand that you can't control anything but your own actions and your own reactions. You have to make sure that you can only worry about what's in your control and what's in your wheelhouse, because there's no use in being concerned or scared or worried about anything that you can't control yourself, because it's not your fault. This is all happening.
Teddy is so smart and so insightful. So today we're all talking about Let's Get Happy. So you guys know what the acronym is. If you guys have another idea for what the acronym should be, obviously email me. You can DM me. You can always tell me.
Fluff needs to get happy.
I want. Fluff
Girl,
is
yeah, me.
sometimes happy, sometimes not happy. Let's get, first of all, thank you so much to Caroline Cakes for the gorgeous rainbow cake right here. That is unbelievable. The frosting is insanely delicious. Eat cake, be happy in the spirit of our happiness.
Eating that cake makes me happy.
The cake bites are, you guys, literally otherworldly. Salted caramel. This happens to be my favorite. I think, Ted,
Caramel is my favorite.
do you like that or the mint chip?
No, caramel's my favorite. My sister loves the mint. The
Yeah.
chocolate mint, that's her favorite. She says it tastes like a thin mint.
Yeah, they're so delicious. Great for gifts. Great for just, that
And
dinner.
Fluff can't have any of them. Sorry,
No, Fluff
Mooch.
cannot have any of them, but they are really, really good, and you guys should go to CarolineCakes.com. Use my code Kelly 10, and
That's KELLY
10,
10.
and have some fun with the Caroline Cakes. On our left, you guys, what are these, Ted? What's going on over here? What is
These are
this?
our Wilsons. I actually
What
named
is,
my
what,
Wilson.
what is this? What is Wilson? What does that
I named
mean?
my Wilson Mr. Pants
Why?
because I decided that.
Why are you doing that?
Why
Why,
I
why do
named
you
it?
have Wilson standing on the table?
So basically, there is this movement called Mr. Wilson, Me My Wilson.
It's on Instagram.
It's on Instagram.
Hashtag.
A little hashtag
Mhm.
moment. And it's all about kind of using like little household. It's based off the movie like Castaway with Tom Hanks, because he had like this volleyball that he named Wilson. I think his was painted with blood though, which is a little
Okay, it's a little
gory.
weird. Okay.
But ours
is
are
not
painted
that.
with watercolor and stickers.
Yes. So I used my Easter bunny ear from Easter. I love coconut water, so I have my coconut water. Ted has an avocado.
But I named mine Mr. Pants instead of Wilson because this avocado can't wear pants. So I thought that was funny. He also has a little crown. As you can see, zoom in on him.
So he's the king. He's King Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson.
No, he's Mr. Pants.
So he's Mr. Pants, but he's
Mr. Pants.
So you guys can go on Instagram and see at Meet Mr. Wilson. You guys can make your own Mr. Wilson. And the great thing about this movement is that we are all trying to encourage everyone to just, and try to make the best of this really, these really uncertain times. And Teddy also has some tips on how to do that. Do you want to fill us in on some of your tips?
Yeah.
I really liked your tips, by the way.
Oh my God, thanks so much. I like your tips.
Thanks. Tips for tips. Go ahead. What are your tips, Teddy?
Well,
first of all, how many are there so we know?
10.
Okay, what are they?
And these are all just tips, and it's just to make sure that these are all like the steps you can take to get to a better you, because I feel like these aren't going to solve the world's problems for sure, but they're going to just help you it's one less thing that you have to worry about, or one more thing that you can be proud of. So, first thing is declutter your space, or reorganize your space. Because I always find that when I'm super stressed out, it's usually because of something else. But one thing that always helps me is kind of just making my space, my workspace, wherever, my living space, whatever, my cooking space, clean and neat. And I just kind of like put everything in your space, go through all your stuff, take out what you don't need anymore, kind of use this time to reorganize. You're sitting at home, what else are you going to do besides your work and stuff like that? But yeah, just declutter your space or reorganize things, like using like feng shui for like good energy.
Or you can just use containers. It's a good way of doing things. Putting
I
things
love
in containers, refolding things, just kind of giving your own new, your closet or your office, whatever it is, just make it a little bit more chic. I really like that. What's another one, Ted?
There, in my room, I have this bookshelf of all these books that I have, or what books I've been given, and a lot of them I haven't read.
Really?
Oops. Yeah, I haven't read them.
That is horrible.
It's horrible, I know. But you can use this time. You have a bookshelf just like mine. Read a book.
Or
that you
reread your favorite book. That's another great thing.
Thing. Rereading.
But
books.
if you're going to reread one of my books and you're going to be writing in the margin, you have to tell me.
I do write in the margin, and then
All
I'm
right,
like, Mom, read
go
this
ahead.
book. She's like, hello.
Okay, so we have declutter your space, read books in your bookshelf. 3.
Tap into your talents. Oh,
right.
Nice.
So how have you been tapping into your talents?
I have been playing piano since I was like 5 years old, and I just started doing it. I kind of took a little break from doing it for like about a year, and that's because I just haven't really been given the time to do it. I guess I haven't made time for it, but I feel like, what else am I going to do if I'm sitting at home? I've started to try to play piano again, and I remember how much I love doing it. So, I mean, if you have a little hobby that you used to do, or if you want to start a new hobby, there's nothing stopping you.
Well, on YouTube, you guys, so for example, like Teddy plays piano, you can go on YouTube, you can actually learn how to play piano.
Yeah,
you
can get sheet music off the internet. It's not that expensive to buy sheet music off the internet to download it.
I love that. Okay, let's go 4. What's 4? I actually really like 4.
Hold on, pardon Fluff.
Excuse me, Fluff. Bless you.
Number 4 is in order to help clear your mind, you should meditate, which is a great thing. I'm not saying meditation, real meditation.
I was actually surprised you said that, to be honest with you. I thought you were going to say something else, but I really like that you said that.
Like meditation.
Well, just the fact that you're conscious of mindfulness, I thought was really great.
Well, yeah, I think the first step is just to be, you just kind of take 10 minutes out of your day and just, meditation can be whatever you want to be, but it's just kind of practicing, just kind of putting your mind at ease. You have 10 minutes every day where you don't have to do anything, where everything else in the world is shut off. Your outside world moment is just done. You have just all you're focusing on is yourself in these 10 minutes. And I think that's pretty helpful.
So when my mother was sick, I was listening to Headspace. I really like that app. There's a lot of great apps that you guys can download. Aura. Okay. There's a lot of great ones that you can listen to the morning or the afternoon or the evening to put you guys to sleep. They have different ones. So that's a really good idea to do. Okay, 5. Let's go.
And I actually learned this from Khloe Kardashian.
Okay, what did she say?
She was fighting with Courtney, and she was like, do you ever just say a prayer of gratitude in the morning?
That's nice.
And I thought that was really, really a smart idea, where it's every morning you just think to yourself, you say for 5 minutes, or even for you just pick 5 things that you are grateful for. You just say to yourself, what 5 things you're grateful for in your life, about yourself, about your friends, about your family, whatever. And yeah,
I actually used to do that when I was doing my headstands. I used to do what I'm grateful for, but I haven't been doing headstands, so I'm actually gonna do it tomorrow, Ted. It's a good idea. I'm gonna do that.
Well, you need me to spot you with those headstands.
Yeah,
if
maybe.
You haven't done it for a while.
I know, I might need to. I'm grateful for you, Rabbit. I'm grateful for you. Okay, 6. Where are we? 6?
Well, 6 is kind of like 3, and that's just pick up a new hobby. Well, 3 was like tap into your talents, and like 6 is like, oh, pick a new hobby, find a new hobby.
I love that. There's a lot of different fun things that you guys can do. And if you do find a new hobby that you're loving, please reach out to me on Instagram. Send me all of your videos, photos, so that I can see what you guys are up to. Because I'm actually really interested in being better as well. So we want to know what you guys are up to. Okay, what about 7, Ted?
Well, I have a really, really close friend named Kemi who got me into yoga this year. And it's really helped me when I'm feeling really stressed out or really anxious. I think that yoga is a great thing that's really, really helped with my anxiety actually. And my mom loves yoga as well. It's really, really great for your body.
Yeah.
And just helps you keep you centered. It's not only great for your mind, but it's really great for your body. And it's really, really good.
So one of the yoga classes that I take on
She loves
YouTube
Y7.
are from Y7. I love them. Back to 6 for 1 second, picking up a new hobby. You guys can go on Duolingo and you guys can learn a new language, French, English. I mean French, you can learn English if you need to learn English. French, Spanish, whatever you want, but learning a new language is actually really, really fun on Duolingo. It's actually hilarious. And Teddy's been learning German, so it's been actually really fun. Ted, what are you doing? C is helping out with notes. C is our executive producer.
C's
So C,
upset
that's
that she's
Simone.
not
We
sitting
love
on the
you.
podcast.
And she is giving us some insight. So if you see us looking to our left, it's because we're giving a little to C. So that's what we're doing. But we love Duolingo.
And C's getting kicked
and
off.
Y7.
C's getting
8.
fired. C,
Ocho.
you're fired.
C. Ted. What's 8? What's on 8?
Cook for yourself. You can
Yeah.
make your own meals. This is the time for you can learn how to cook or...
You've been cooking.
I have been cooking. I've been chefing it up in the kitchen.
Oh my God, you've been making the most amazing chicken on the planet. Like seriously, so good. What's your trick with the cooking with for the chicken? Just give us a little quick tip.
Well, it's a blackened chicken moment that's like really great. My mom and I had we butt heads on this. She thinks that you bake it.
Well,
you flash
sometimes,
fry it.
so for example, if your chicken is frozen, so our chicken was frozen, you can put it into the oven and then you can flash fry it at the end. You can do both, or you can just start, if your chicken is not frozen, you can just put it right either on the grill or you can put it on the oven. Put it on the stovetop. So go ahead, Ted.
I like to just put my chicken breast boneless and skinless because I don't like when meat has bones in it. That I won't eat it. That's my little quirk. But I will put it in this like rub that I make, which is just like seasonal garlic powder, salt, and pepper. Rub it in, boom, boom, boom. Get like hot oil in a skillet. So basically, I was using olive oil yesterday, but you can use. I would prefer for you to use like an avocado oil or like a grapeseed oil, one that doesn't really have that much flavor. You pop it in the skillet, and it has to be at really, really high heat, and you cover it so the middle is cooking, and then you flip it, and it's like completely like charred on both sides, but the middle and you make sure you put the juice that comes from the chicken back in the chicken. You cut it up, you plate it, and it's delicious, right?
It is so delicious, and she uses a really great seasoned rub, so that's really yummy and delicious.
Yeah, that
Cooking
rub's great.
with your family is fun.
It can be hectic.
It can be very hectic.
When
It
there
can
are too many
it can
cooks in the
be
kitchen.
therapeutic, but it's also, I remember my mother when I was younger, she would just let me cook in the kitchen whenever I wanted to, and it's been so fun to have the
I
girls,
cooked with her as well. in the
all of
kitchen.
us cooking all these different recipes and having so much fun
I think
doing it.
that's
I'm
where
really
we-
enjoying it.
Where we both learned how to cook was from
Yeah,
Kara.
from my mom. My mom is a great cook.
Amazing.
Okay, how about 9?
Well, we all have little projects that we've been putting off here and there. I'll finish it later. Now is the time to really do those things because when are you gonna have another time where you literally are forced to stay at home because you have to stay home. So that project you're like, oh, do it
Paint your
tomorrow.
room, reorganize your closets, clean up your computer, clean up your photos, make iPhoto books.
You want to dye your hair purple? You've been wanting to do it for a while. Now is the time.
Tie-dye. Tie-dye is super fun. We're seeing
Tie-dye.
Danielle Bernstein. She's tie-dyeing at home. Love Shack Fancy. Tie-dye is huge with all these cute sweatshirts and cute sweatpants. So tie-dye everything like crazy. That's really fun. What else have we got? One
and
more.
10 was Duolingo, learn
Oh,
a
yeah.
language, but sometimes this podcast can be hijacked.
So.
But I love my favorite little hijacker, C. Louise Elizabeth Bensimon. I always give her my middle name. Hello.
Oh my God, hello. Let's just hop back to number 8 because we were talking about cooking, you guys, and I know we're all jumping all over the map here, but we are doing that because, so I wrote, I Can Make You Hot, so if you do want some of my mom's recipes, they are in that book.
The
There are
liquid
so,
gold.
what, do you like a liquid gold?
They're actually, no, they're
Oh.
paper gold.
Oh,
It's the paper gold.
oh. What else do you like?
Oh, well, she really made this really, really good pineapple upside down cake. I honestly don't know how. I need to look at that recipe again.
No, but do you know of any other cookbooks that you like? Do you have any other?
Oh, no.
No.
I like to use my grandmother's recipes, and I will sometimes use I Can Make You Hot.
Some
It's
of
just
the old Good Housekeeping recipes, you guys, are the best. So if you go online and
Or
you-
Barefoot Contessa.
Barefoot Contessa's over the top. I mean,
Over
we
the top.
love the Barefoot Contessa. We love her. Martha Stewart, Gwyneth Paltrow, they all have great.
Gwyneth Paltrow's, I saw it in the Goop store actually, and I flipped through it with Kemi, and it is all like clean eating, which I think is super important.
It is really important.
Because
Teddy
we
and I-
both like to eat very.
We do. We both
I
love
like
Butcher's
some
Daughter,
pizza,
and we
but-
like to eat clean as possible. By Chloe.
We dabble in clean eating, but we also dabble in really non-clean eating. Like buffalo wings are our weakness. Don't tell anyone we said that though. It's a secret, right?
Everybody knows. Everyone knows.
Everyone knows.
So those were, you guys, I just want to reiterate how important it is to, make your own Mr. Wilson. I really want you guys to do that as a fun project. We had a lot of fun making it today, and the messaging behind it is just so important. And, we're talking about things that are fun and light, but this is not so light for some people. And there are situations that people are having, are in really dire straits. So you guys know that I work with Food Bank, and Food Bank is doing a give and go because they can't have, obviously, people in the pantry or the soup kitchen. So that is something really important, feeding our city, feeding our America, making sure that everyone is healthful and mindful, and just taking that extra step of, wearing your masks, because again, the longer you stay in, the shorter this is going to be. But if you guys are out and about without your masks on, and
It's not only harmful to you, but it's also really, really harmful to other people. And I can't stress to you enough how important it is for you guys to stay inside, because there are so many people who are staying inside and who are so scared for their lives because they are.
They are.
They're terrified
Right.
of this coronavirus. And
well, if you have young children, if you have older parents, I mean, anyone in their 50, I'm 50, I think to myself, oh my God, what if something
anyone
happened to
can get
me?
this,
Who
and
would
it
take care of my girls?
But anyone can get this, and it can hurt anyone, and it's so serious, and it's really, really important to take this seriously, because it's your job to help others out. Whether you like it or not, it's your job to do that. And just because you think you're not gonna get it, I've seen so many things where people are like, I'm not gonna get it, and they go outside and then they get it. Or
Well, a lot of people are not being responsible and running around
being
parks
respectful.
and just going crazy, and not social distancing and not wearing their masks and thinking they can just have wine time.
you can have wine time on FaceTime.
I literally had wine. Speaking of that, I had wine time with a friend of mine in Tribeca, and she said that the last time, which was a month ago, when she went outside in Tribeca, she was walking down the street with her dog, and a man literally came out of nowhere and was smoking a cigarette, and that smoke went right into her face. So you know what that means, that she could have been infected, which is not cool. And again,
Well, also
that
secondhand
is
smoking's an issue as well.
no, but just be mindful of what you're doing, where you're going. If someone's walking down the street and is not wearing a mask, maybe you should walk on the other side of the street. Just keep your distance, stay
And
away
whether
from
you
them.
like it or not, your actions affect other people. What you do affects other people, and you need to be mindful of that.
And we are so lucky to be here in Florida, and Teddy and I and C and I are really grateful to be able to be here. But we are practicing, just like if we were in New York, we're doing the exact same thing here. We are definitely being mindful of that. Just a couple of more things. So is there anything else that you wanted to talk about? You know what the thing too is, I wanted to talk about the very end, because we're gonna wrap this up, and we're gonna say thank you to Caroline Cakes for the delicious cakes, because we love those cakes, and we love the cake bites. We're gonna say a big thank you so much to hashtag at Meet Mr. Wilson and at Meet Mr. Wilson. That is just so incredible, and congratulations to you guys for working on that. But stay home, stay connected,
And be aware
Stay
that
fun
you aren't alone in
and
this.
stay smart. And you are not alone, even though you guys do feel lonely and you do feel vulnerable. We are right here with you. I'm Teddy Bensimon. She's Killoren Bensimon.
I'm definitely not Killoren Bensimon. I'm Teddy Bensimon. This
I'm
is
Teddy.
identity theft.
I'm Kelly Bensimon. This is Teddy Bensimon. This is kkbloves. Blah 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 blah. We are wearing Basque by Poolside blazers, and we love you. Ted, do we love them? We love you.
We do.
See you guys later.
Only if you like us back, though.